All right. I think we lost Phil. But hello, welcome to episode 27 of the Studio C Fun Show. Katie?
Get back!
We get Phil back. Don't think we got Phil back. Oh, 1 second. There we go. See if we can get him back on.
All right. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
All right, cool. I don't know why.
All right. How's everyone doing on this fine Friday? I was about to say Thursday.
Great. Braves won today, so I'm great.
Yes, doing good. About to went to a place, about to finally be done with this fro and move on to something different. Just been chilling, so yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, I know this isn't the sports show, but surprisingly, the Pirates won last night, first game of the season. Probably one of the only wins they're going to get this season, but that's okay. Like I said, Pirates second, Braves first, always. So,
Shout out to the Pirates though.
all right. What's first? All right. First up, versus series Disney versus Pixar. So we know they're the same company, but Disney has put out some of their own animated movies that are not associated with Pixar. So um, this was, I'm not going to lie, this was tough, especially matching them up. Um,
hmm
but I feel like I did a pretty decent job. Just double checking one of them. All right. First up, Zootopia versus A Bug's Life. Who we got?
KV, you going?
I'm gonna go A Bug's Life just because it's one of the most iconic Disney cartoon movies of all time. Zootopia is good, but I feel like A Bug's Life and Zootopia are in two different lanes. So I'm gonna go A Bug's Life.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Zootopia on this one. Zootopia was a great movie to me. I haven't seen A Bug's Life in a very long time. I don't even remember. I know I've seen it, but it didn't even hold a big memory for me in my childhood. So when it comes to them versus Zootopia, I'm definitely going with Zootopia.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Zootopia also. Zootopia came out in a point in my life where I was probably the best. Like I was one of the most happiest in my life. So Bugs Life came out before I was born, I believe. I did watch it, but like Phil said, it didn't really stick with me. I can't even remember like what the plot was. So, all right, Big Hero 6 versus Toy Story.
Toy Story. No question.
Yeah, it is no question Toy Story, but Big Hero 6 is a really good movie. And what's taking them so long to come up with something else? I know they had a little cartoon and they had shorts, but whatever happened with the second movie?
I have no idea. I thought I heard something about a second movie.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, Toy Story is just iconic. It's amazing, but it's no slight to Big Hero 6 though. But I'm going with Toy Story.
Yeah, they did come out with like a Baymax. I don't know if it was a short or a short series or a movie, but they did come out with something Baymax in 2 years
Yeah.
ago. So
Now,
yes,
which Toy Stories?
I go 1, 2, 4, 6, or
Okay.
4, 3, not 6. 1, 2, 4, 3. Those are the order of my favorites because you can't beat the original.
You can't, and it's great. Honestly, I think my order though two is my favorite. I'll go two. Honestly, three, then one, then four. I know that's a very controversial order, but that's how I would do mine.
So we don't really have an order. I just like the series. After three, I kind of stopped watching them. But I mean, like I said, Big Hero 6 versus Toy Story, I'm gonna have to go with Toy Story.
Yeah.
Toy Story
Yeah,
is
you aren't missing four. Three is where it really ends at. I mean,
yeah.
four is like a alternate
They're
universe.
coming out with a fifth one, which
Really?
yeah, I didn't like
I
three
don't
that
know.
much though. Four was okay, but I did not like three at all.
I didn't like four. Separating them like that, it kind of defeats everything. Three was cool because the transition from seeing Andy get old and go to college, and then them getting passed down to the girl. I thought that was neat. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna stop, take a little break real quick to address Mr. Shrub. I'm probably not gonna get a Justin Fields jersey, at least not yet. Because every time I get a jersey, I'm cursed. Every time I get a jersey, whether it's a gift or I buy it, the person leaves within a year. I literally got the Pickett jersey behind me uh, for my birthday. My brother gifted it to me for my birthday, and look how that turned. So, as much as I possibly want a Fields jersey after a couple years, eh, not worth.
Yeah, I would, I would wait on it.
All right. Let's submit that. All right. Wreck It Ralph versus Monsters Inc.
Strictly, I
And
mean,
we're
Wreck-It
putting
Ralph would have been.
both movies against each other.
Wreck-It Ralph would have done better against Big Hero 6. I'm sorry, Monsters Inc. is like a iconic classic from the Disney side. I'm sorry, like. Wait, no, they're Pixar. My bad. They're iconic movie, like no question. Monsters Inc.
Well, I couldn't
Yeah,
put
I would
Wreck
go with Monster Inc.
I couldn't put Wreck-It Ralph versus Big Hero 6 because they're both by Disney Animation Studios. So
Yeah, I yeah, I will go with Monsters Inc. here as well. I don't think it's as much as a clearing when we add in both movies. Um, I think the franchise and overall just iconicness of it, Monster Inc. wins. But in my opinion, I think if you put Monsters University, I was not a fan of. I was not a fan of that movie at all. Personally, I think the first Wreck-It Ralph movie is better than that movie in particular. But the first Monsters Inc. is just a classic, and you can't really compete with that. And then the second Wreck-It Ralph movie was not very good. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't very good. So yeah, I'm going with Monsters Inc.
honestly, I'm gonna go Wreck-It Ralph. I loved the first Monsters Inc. Second one was okay. It wasn't terrible, but I loved both Wreck-It Ralph and Wreck-It Ralph 2. Both of those were
I
good.
feel like the second one for Monsters Inc. was too late.
Yeah, the second one was a little late because the first one came out in what, early 2000s. Second one came out in like 2013.
I think it was too late. I think if they would have followed up after like 2 or 3 years, then yeah, it would have had a bigger impact than what it did.
Yeah, but Wreck-It Ralph, I mean, two
Yeah,
great
I
movies.
just didn't really like.
Good.
Yeah, I just didn't really like the second one like that. I don't know what it was about it because that was the one where in the different video games and racing, and that was the one that yeah. I wasn't a big fan of that.
Or they could have did the Monsters Inc. where they're in college first, and then when they get the job, that could have been something good right there if they went in that direction.
Yeah,
Okay,
I feel like
yeah, because
the Wreck-It Ralph as a whole, like as a franchise, is just better. I mean, even though how amazing the first Monsters Inc. was, I mean, the second one kind of dropped the ball for that franchise.
I actually I agree with you. Only if that first Monsters Inc., like you said, just wasn't so amazing. I think because it's so legendary, it kind of makes up for how, in my opinion, how bad the second one was. 'Cause I didn't like the second one. Yeah.
All right, Monsters Inc. wins that one. All right, this one's a weird matchup. Nightmare Before Christmas versus Up.
Yeah, so I've never seen Nightmare Before Christmas. So, but I'm gonna go with it because from what I heard, it's probably better than Up. Up was a is a okay movie. Up is not a movie I would go back and watch over again. It was okay. It's not really that. It wasn't really an amazing movie. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with um, what was that movie called?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go with that.
All right. So me personally here, I'm going to go with Up pretty easily for me. I watched The Nightmare Before Christmas again for the first time in a while months ago during the holiday season. I must say that movie is overrated to me. It's not bad, but it's not, this iconic movie that it's made out to be. I love Up. Up is amazing. Great storyline, great plot, great ending. And then a flying house with balloons. I mean, that was amazing to see as a kid. I think that Up takes this pretty easily for me. Like I don't if I had a top 25, I don't want to say if I had this, it
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go up. Oh, did we lose Phil? Nope, Phil's here. All right. I'm gonna go up also. I mean, I can't even tell you how many times we watched Up growing up. Like it was so good with the talking dog to Doug. I think his name was Doug. I mean, just so good. Uh, One of my personal favorites. So, Nightmare Before Christmas, I could do without. I haven't watched it in years, so I can do
yeah.
without it. All right, Zootopia versus Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Yeah, Toy Story.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Toy Story too, also. Monsters Inc. versus Up. I'm gonna go Up again.
Yeah, okay. Monsters Inc. Up is not that good of a movie. Like,
Up
it
is
shouldn't
a
even make it this
great
far.
movie.
No.
And that right there is what we call a KV take because Up is an amazing movie.
No, it's
And
not. Up is so basic and
really
boring.
any
Like, what?
no, it's not. You just have no heart.
Up over Toy Story?
Still
Are
on
you
this.
kidding?
No,
Did you guys get
Up
into your parents' liquor
for
cabinet?
Monsters
Oh
Inc.
my god.
I think we're losing Phil.
Yeah, because he got into his father's liquor cabinet with that statement.
Bro, Up.
Up over
Let
Toy
let's
Story?
let or Monsters Inc. I said Monsters Inc., not Toy Story.
Monsters Inc. No. Okay, still Monsters up over Monsters Inc. Yeah, y'all
Monsters
gotta see
Inc.
your
has
parents.
two movies. One of them is terrible.
And that one movie takes out up.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
It
does. Oh my god.
100% doesn't.
You gotta see your parents' whiskey cabinet or something, because what the hell?
No, because the one movie it's a toe to toe like heavyweight battle. But then when you add in that
No!
second monster,
Oh
yes,
my
when you add in
god,
that monster, you
no! Say no to
weighs
drugs,
it
man.
all the way. It would no.
The first Monster Inc. versus Up is a heavyweight battle?
The
Wow.
heavyweight battle. Yes, it is.
Wow. 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 That's all I got to say.
Up is better.
Up is way better.
Wow.
All right, Toy
Crazy.
Story versus Up.
Toy Story.
No, this is where Up has to take a defeat only because Toy Story has multiple movies in their franchise, plus shorts and stuff that are good. That's only the reason why. If it was one particular movie versus Up, like I said, another heavyweight battle. But Toy Story, their whole franchise is amazing. So I'm gonna go with Toy Story.
Yeah, if it was like Toy Story 1 versus Up, then I don't know. Now if it was only if we were picking out like Toy Story 3 versus Up, I'd say Up 100%. Or even Toy Story 4, I'd say Up. If it was Toy Story 1 or 2, that'd be hard. But
Yeah.
I gotta go Toy Story because they have two amazing movies. The other two I could do without, but all right. And Toy Story wins, so that means Pixar wins, which technically Disney wins also because Disney Pixar, but original movies, uh, Pixar wins. All right, and a new Marvel game was announced. What was it?
Like shit.
Wednesday?
What? Oh my god. This is the most corny looking video game I've ever seen in my life.
So if it's free, I'm getting it. If it's free, I'm at least trying it out. It's called Marvel Rivals. It's a 6v6, kind of like I saw people comparing it to Overwatch and Valorant. It looked like Valorant.
That's so fucking whack. Oh my god, no. That was whack. No.
Um, I'm kind of in between how both of you feel about the game. I definitely don't think it's just whack, but I'm definitely not the most excited about it. It kind of reminds me, I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but it's another free game. It's called DC Universe Online,
Yep,
where you
played that.
yeah, and I actually really enjoyed that. So I'm like you, Barbecue. The game is free. I'm definitely going, try it out and see what it's about.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the most excited for it, but I am definitely gonna. I have heard it was free, so. But I
Okay.
also heard that the company, or yeah, the game development company uh likes to do pay to win a lot, so
Mm,
we'll see with that. Time will tell with that. Uh,
okay.
Obviously, if they do implement pay to win, deleting it and never touching it again. Uh,
Right.
so we'll just have to see. But yeah, it's. I feel like I feel like actually that's a good choice. People don't want another card game like whatever, I can't remember what it's called. Marvel or what was
What
it?
is it? Sun and Moon or something like that?
Snapped. Marvel Snapped.
Oh,
Um and I think that was what you're talking about, Phil, was a turn-based game. I don't think it was
okay.
a card game. I could be wrong though. But yeah, I feel like it's a good thing while we wait for the new Black Panther game, the new Wolverine game. It's just a filler. So it's not supposed to be anything huge. Uh I mean, before I realized that, I was hoping for a Avengers game, like an Insomniac Avengers uh game, but
Hmm.
hopefully that's coming in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not overly hyped for this game, but I also want to kind of look at it and see what it's about.
Yeah. Right. And that Insomniac Avengers game, I think we talked about it the last fun show, me and you. That's something that could potentially be in the works with this Black Panther Captain America game. We'll have to see how that goes. But yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it's in development. I can't remember what I was gonna say. But oh yeah, but some of the powers. I mean, I don't know if you guys watched the trailer or the full trailer, but like
Yeah.
portals opening up with or Doctor Strange. You can do team ups. I mean, it looks pretty fun. So
Yeah. I was a little confused by it because I saw like at one point you were playing as like your character, whatever, and then you like went or switched to the Hulk, and then move one platform, whatever, then switched to someone else. I was a little confused on how that works.
It was probably showing you different playable characters. That's probably what it was, just for the trailer.
Okay.
All right. I feel like that's it for that. All right, we have some sad news and some updates about it. So earlier this week, I feel like it was Wednesday, maybe late Tuesday. Uh, Ninja, very popular Twitch streamer, YouTuber, announced he was diagnosed with cancer. Um, but they did catch it in the early stages, and I actually talked to his brother a couple of nights ago, and he said he had surgery on his foot, which was where the cancer was, and as far as we know, it was successful, and he is in recovery. All right. So let's do top three anticipated movies coming out in 2024.
Yeah. Hold on real quick. Just as KV, did you want to speak on the Ninja news?
You're muted. KV, you're muted.
Oh, I wanted to say shout out to Ninja for the successful surgery and uh for a speedy recovery, and also I'm better than him at Fortnite and any other game. So yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, really same thing. Prayers out to him. Shout out on the successful surgery. Like you said, it's great that they were able to catch it early, before it could get worse or spread more. And I think it's just important to know that cancer, it sounds scary, and I mean it is, but it's been shown on multiple occasions that it's not a death sentence. It's something that you can move from and recover from. So just prayers out to him, and I'm sure he's gonna recover well.
Yeah, cancer is definitely heartbreaking, like something no one wants to hear they have. So, and the fact that as far as we know right now, he beat it, even though it was early stages, that's still a great accomplishment. Um, and yeah, it's just hopefully he's doing well. Prayers for continued prayers for him. All right, let's go on. Top three anticipated movies coming out in 2024. Who wants to go first for this one?
I'm gonna go first because I really don't have any. I can't really think of any movies right now off the top of my head.
I know for me, um, obviously the Deadpool movie, which is supposed to come out this year, right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Really, just because Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine in the yellow costume. I mean, that's something I've been wanting to see for years. Another one, Bad Boys for Life or Bad Boys 4. I'm not sure if it's called For Life, but Bad Boys. Looking forward to seeing that. Um, Potentially Rush Hour 4. I know that's been in the works. I don't know if that's gonna come out this year. But yeah, I think those are the main two. I would say. I know what's the new Spider Verse movie that's coming out. I forgot what it's called, but I'm not really looking forward to that because I was pretty upset of how the last one ended. So yeah, I would definitely say the new Deadpool movie and Bad Boys 4. The two I'm looking forward to.
So, the ones that I'm looking forward to, I can split it up. I've already seen a couple that I was looking forward to this year. So, probably the Deadpool 3, Gladiator 2. Uh, let's see. That's about it. Yeah, Gladiator 2 and the new Deadpool movie. Oh, and the Beetlejuice movie as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Mine. First off, honorable mentions. The Fall Guy. Saw the trailer for that. Looks amazing. Borderlands, another honorable mention. Just because it has Kevin Hart in it, I mean,
Okay.
can't go wrong with Kevin Hart. And one more honorable mention would be the red one, which is Chris Evans and The Rock coming together for a Christmas movie. I think it's coming out in
Okay.
November. But yeah, I heard this was in development 2 years ago, so I'm excited to see this come out. And now my top three. Number three would be Imaginary, which if you haven't heard of that one, it's about this basically this teddy bear that's technically an imaginary friend that tries to kill people.
Oh, I've seen that trailer.
I've seen that one as well.
Number two is If, which is a movie about friendly uh, imaginary friends. It has an amazing cast. Um, John Krasinski is directing it. Ryan Reynolds is in it. Callie Fleming, which if you don't know her, she plays Judith in The Walking Dead. Uh, Steve Carell. I mean, just an amazing cast. So super excited for this one. And my number one that I'm most excited to come out is Deadpool and Wolverine. Super excited. I'm a huge Deadpool fan. Wolverine I could live without, but I mean, still like him. Um, but again, Hugh Jackman, like Phil said, coming back, reprising his role. Uh, And I know a few years ago he said he really wanted to wear the blue and yellow suit from the comics, and he never got a chance to. Now he gets a chance to.
Yep.
So I think it comes out in 4 months. I think I heard. So
Okay.
super excited for that. I just there was so many more movies than I thought there would be coming out this year. That I'm excited for. And there's one that I saw their trailer for called Abigail. I'm slightly excited for that one,
Okay.
but that's it. All right. I already did that one. I don't know why I put that twice. All right. Let's do top three celebrities we'd fight for their money.
Yeah.
All right, and we're doing this all in a row, so it would be one after the next after the next. So like 3 rounds.
I'll go first.
And how much money total, or I put how much money total I'd make. But
Mike Tyson for $2 billion. 12 rounds. Number two,
wait, Mike Tyson has that much money?
I don't know, but you can fight for that amount of money.
It's how much money
Uh,
they have, like, in
oh, whatever.
total.
I don't give a damn shit. I'll fight for his whole net worth. Shit. Number two, George Foreman in his prime.
Remember, you have to win these fights.
I am. George, I will say, if you're not a boxing fan, George Foreman, it hits. Imagine Mike Tyson on steroids and slower. That's George Foreman. So, yeah. And then number three, oh man, this is just to be funny and to be an asshole. Number three, even though he's not a celebrity, but he does have a decent following base. He has over 100 followers on Twitch. I'm going barbecue HD for my last one.
You
There you
lose.
go.
I mean, it's simple, but
Wow.
That's no, that's my third one.
All right. Uh, I low key. I'm still. I got my net. I'm looking up the net worths right now. Make sure I get it right. All right. So first, this one may seem messed up, but fights I can win. I'm gonna go with Joe Biden. Number,
Wow.
um, I don't think I had to go too hard on him. It's not about. It's just about winning the fight. It's not about really hurting someone or putting someone in pain. I couldn't find his net worth. They keep it real secretive, I guess, but pretty sure he's worth a pretty decent amount. So I would go with Joe Biden at number one. Um, at number two, I would go Jay-Z, 2.5 billion. Now Jay-Z, he's a lot taller than me, and he has a lot more street experience than me. That's the only thing that would worry me. But I think if we got in the ring, I think I could be stronger, more athletic, more movement, and I think I could take Jay Z. It may take a couple rounds, but I think I could take Jay Z. My number three. This is a little Russ. Oh, and by the way, the Joe Biden. This is all funs and jokes. I don't want Secret Service knocking at my door. Talking about anything. So, all right. Number three. Dang, it's two people now. You know what? I'm gonna say this guy because you know what? Nah, freak that. This may be a little controversial because of what he's in, but he deserves an ass whooping after some things he's been accused of, and I think I could take him. I'm gonna go with P Diddy, Puffy, Sean Combs, whatever his name is. I'm gonna go with him, and I'm gonna take him like, for all the money. He won't be needing his money anyways, so I'm gonna take him third.
Fees, lawyer fees. He needs it for that.
Nah, yeah, I'll take him.
I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
mm,
once I need him to take his money, I'll buy him the cheapest lawyer there is.
I was gonna say, I think if you don't have enough money for a lawyer, the court actually appoints you a lawyer for free. So
Oh, so he's good.
yeah, he's got it. He'll be fine. He's going to jail anyway. So
Yes, he's gonna get this ass whipping first, and then he's gonna go.
all right, my top three, man, I'm gonna get a huge payout from all of these combined. Number one, Elon Musk.
Okay.
I mean, let's be honest. I just gotta train a week, and he's just a. I don't even think he's taller. He's just an older version of me. Smart. I mean, I'm not hit that smart, but like he's just an older, more scientific version of me. Let's be honest. So I think I could definitely take him, and if not, he would back out, and I would write in the contract if you back out, you have to give me your money anyways. So uh,
Elon Musk is 6'2", Christian.
I'm close to 6'2". I'm like 5'11".
I don't think Elon Musk, like I said, him and Mark, whatever his last name is, when they were gonna fight, I seen videos of both of them. They've had more fighting experience training even if it was 2 3 days, and I have an actual fighting experience. So when I saw that, I was like, let me not put them. That's interesting. I don't think it's gonna be as easy as you think because of that. He may be in the lab, so I don't know.
I mean,
He
unless his
weighs at
mom,
185, 187 pounds.
he has
I'm
like
pretty sure he's small.
87 pounds on me, but I'm faster. I'll be like, so. But maybe his mom will step in and say he can't fight, and then boom, I get his money. So, number 2, Snoop Dogg. All right, hear
Okay.
me out. Hear me out. Snoop Dogg is a type of person where if I explain the situation to him, if he's high enough, he might give me the money anyway. I don't even have to fight him. I mean,
Nah,
let's be honest. He just seems like that type of guy.
I don't know. Snoop, I wouldn't mess with Snoop. Snoop. Not only I know he that street experience and cred, but he just seems like someone. If you get on his bad side or whatever, you don't really wanna mess with Snoop.
But again, if I ask nicely, and if he's high enough,
Somehow, too,
what was that? You turned into a robot for a second.
somehow gives people superpowers.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I have to. I feel like I have to be more afraid of his bodyguards than him. All right, and last but not least, Bill Gates. I feel like I can take. How old is he now? 70, in his 70s. 68. I feel like I can take a 68-year-old. And in total, I'd make over $325 billion. So
Yeah,
that's enough to set me up for life.
yeah, that's a great name. Name.
I mean,
Yeah.
let's be honest. All I have the only real threat here is Snoop Dogg's bodyguards.
Yeah,
But
and Elon Musk in training.
yeah, I mean, even then, I'm not worried. Because if I do it right, if I take on Bill Gates first, then Snoop Dogg, both of those monies combined, I could train myself pretty well in a week. But if it's back to back to back, I definitely do Elon Musk first because I feel like that would be harder. I would do it in the order I
Okay.
said: Elon Musk, Snoop Dogg, and then with my final one and done, Bill Gates. But
No, KV, could you repeat this again for me? Because I really didn't get into yours. Like I let you have your happy moment.
It's Mike Tyson, George Foreman, and Barbecue HD.
So KV, you and barbecue fight. I don't know how that would go. I'll referee it though. That would be very interesting. But Mike Tyson and George Foreman. The objective here is to gain money and not lose money with hospital bills. Mike Tyson and George Foreman. And you specifically said in his prime.
Yes.
What point are you trying to prove here?
I can beat the biggest and baddest heavyweights of all time.
back to back too. I don't
Yeah.
think.
I can do it. Both in their prime. Both in their prime. And the barbecue HD, that was just for laughs. I would kill barbecue, bro. I weigh 250 pounds. Barbecue weighs no more than 140 pounds. I would kill barbecue, like literally. I would kill the guy. It would be like the Russian guy versus Apollo Creed. Like it would be a murder.
But
But yeah.
you gonna follow?
No, I'm gonna be the Russian guy. What? I would destroy Mike Tyson and George Foreman. Like I would beat them so bad that they won't even be legends anymore when I'm done with them.
KV, especially dude, Mike Tyson in his prime was knocking out professional boxers who train and do this for a living in 30 seconds. Like it was to the point people were mad because they didn't have a fight to watch and they paid all the money to go see the fight. You know, I'm not gonna tell you what you can and can't do. You know that I don't know. It seems like you could pick who you want to get money. You're picking some great. You know what? Maybe you need to pick some more realistic people so you can get guaranteed money and put that money into towards training so you can fight and have a chance against Mike Tyson or
I'm
George
done. I beat these guys.
Foreman.
I, I train. I train boxing. I train MMA because I'm training to be an MMA fighter. I can take these guys.
I'm not gonna tell you you can or can't. So it's entirely unlikely.
All right, I think that's it. Unless you guys have anything else.
No, not at the moment.
All right, well, we'll see you back here.
I can't get past it.
I
What?
mean,
Nah,
hey, at least he can beat him in his dreams. Probably not real life, but all right, we will see you back here next week.
Okay.